Michael Masi received death threats after Abu Dhabi GP as Red Bull chief speaks out. Michael Masi was subjected to death threats after he was accused of helping Max Verstappen to win last season's Drivers' Championship title at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, according to Red Bull team principal Christian Horner. Masi had been widely criticized for his role in shaping the result at the Yas Marina circuit before he was sacked as F1's race director earlier this month. Lewis Hamilton led comfortably for the vast majority of the contest in Abu Dhabi and looked set to secure a record-breaking 8th Drivers' Championship triumph until he was cruelly denied by Verstappen on the very last lap. The Dutchman reaped the rewards of Masi's bizarre decision to ask only the 5-lapped cars between himself and Hamilton to unlap themselves under the safety car ahead of the one-lap shootout that followed. This gave Verstappen a clear run at his Mercedes rival, and the 24-year-old went on to overtake the Brit before clinching the end-of-season honours under extraordinary circumstances. Masi's decision caused plenty of controversy due to the widely held belief that all lapped cars should have been required to unlap themselves in such a scenario. The 44-year-old was later replaced by Neil Swittich and Eduardo Freitas, who will act alternatively as F1's new race directors when the new season gets underway. There is said to be a possibility that he could still be offered a different role within the FIA over the coming weeks in spite of what happened in Abu Dhabi. Horner weighed in on the situation at Friday's pre-season test in Barcelona by criticizing the public response to Masi's influence on the race result. The Red Bull chief insisted that Masi should have been offered more support by the FIA after receiving numerous death threats in the wake of the incident. The lack of support that was shown to Michael was disappointing, especially at a time when mental health is so prevalent, Horner told reporters. To hear that his family and he received death threats is not right. An awful lot of pressure was put on the FIA to deal with him. I made it clear in last week's meeting in London that there should have been more support for him. I was disappointed that nobody shared that opinion. I have had an exchange with Michael to wish him well, but the whole experience was very, very tough for him. Horner's comments echoed those recently made by Verstappen, who jumped to Masi's defense when quizzed on the topic of his dismissal earlier this week. I think for Michael it's very harsh for him because it feels like he's just been put into the ground, and I don't think it's fair, the Dutchman told Sky Sports. To sack him for me is not the right decision. Of course people talk a lot about what happened in Abu Dhabi, but can you imagine a referee in whatever sport as a coach, or equivalent, screaming in his ear all the time? Yellow card, red card, no decision, no foul, it's impossible to make a decision. I think in the first place that F1 already allowed that team members can speak to him while making decisions is very wrong, because it needed to be Michael making the decisions on his own.